Deep beneath the layers of history, scientists uncovered a structure older than any built by modern humans, crafted by hands that vanished tens of thousands of years ago. It wasn't just a shelter or random arrangement of stones, it was deliberate, complex, and purposeful, raising questions about the intelligence and creativity of the species that built it. The discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about the extinct cousins of modern humans, showing a world where their ingenuity rivaled what we often considered uniquely ours. How could a species long gone leave behind something so advanced it still puzzles experts to this day? Today, we will explore some of the most ancient structures around the world. Some of them will shock you. Off the coast of Japan's Yonaguni Island, beneath 85 feet of ocean water, lies the Yonaguni Monument, a structure that looks like it might belong to an ancient civilization, but no one knows for sure. Discovered in 1986 by a local diver searching for hammerhead sharks, the site seemed anything but ordinary. With its massive terrace formations, straight lines, and what appeared to be stone steps and pathways, the underwater ruins sparked immediate debate. Was this an ancient city, or just a naturally occurring phenomenon? Marine geologist Masaki Kimura believed it was the work of humans, suggesting the structure was at least 10,000 years old. Kimura claimed he found features resembling carvings, stone tools, and even a sunken pyramid. Some even connected it to the mythical lost continent of Mu, imagining a once thriving civilization swallowed by rising seas. But many experts pushed back, arguing the site was the result of natural erosion. Geologist Robert Schock pointed out how the sandstone naturally fractures in straight lines, making it easy to mistake these formations for man-made structures. He believed the monument was shaped by tectonic activity, earthquakes, and the relentless pounding of ocean currents over millions of years. Even today, the debate continues. Is the Yonaguni Monument a relic of a forgotten world, or just an incredible coincidence of nature? What we do know is that its discovery forces us to question how much of human history might be hiding beneath the waves, waiting to be uncovered. From underwater mysteries to towering walls, the ancient Citadel of Tiryns in Greece tells another fascinating story. Perched on a rocky outcrop in the Peloponnese region, this site dates back to the Bronze Age around 1600 BC. Its massive defensive walls are so impressive that the ancient Greeks attributed their construction to the Cyclopes, one-eyed giants from mythology. These cyclopean walls, built without mortar, consist of enormous limestone blocks, some weighing over 10 tons. It's hard to imagine how human hands could have moved and positioned these stones so precisely without modern machinery. This mystery inspired stories of superhuman builders, but archaeologists attribute the feat to the advanced engineering skills of the Mycenaeans, a civilization known for their architectural prowess. Tiryns wasn't just a fortress, it was a palace complex, complete with a grand reception hall called a megaron, adorned with colorful frescoes. The upper citadel housed the ruling elite, while the lower section supported workshops and homes. At its height in the 13th century BC, Tiryns controlled trade routes and agriculture, cementing its status as a hub of power. Excavations have unearthed everything from pottery and gold jewelry to linear bead tablets, the earliest form of Greek writing, offering glimpses into the lives of its inhabitants. But despite these discoveries, the walls remain the citadel's most intriguing feature. How did a Bronze Age society with no advanced tools achieve such a monumental feat? The site's ties to mythology make it even more fascinating. According to legend, Tiryns was home to Heracles, the Greek hero who completed the 12 labors. It was here that he began his first 2 tasks, slaying the Nemean lion and the Hydra. Walking among the ruins today, you can almost feel the weight of its legendary past. Its massive stones standing as a testament to human ingenuity, or perhaps something beyond human. Now, let's travel to New Zealand, where another enigmatic structure stirs controversy. The Kaimanawa Wall. Hidden deep within the Kaimanawa Ranges, this wall seems to defy logic. Its stacked rectangular stone blocks appear almost too precise to be a natural formation. Could it be evidence of an advanced, long-lost civilization? For decades, this mysterious wall has been a magnet for alternative theories. Some claim it's proof of an ancient pre-Maori people who once lived in New Zealand. Others suggest it's the handiwork of extraterrestrial visitors, citing the wall's seemingly advanced construction as evidence. Even local Maori legends, which speak of mythological beings like the Turahu or Pata Paiarahe, have been woven into the narrative, adding layers of intrigue. Yet, mainstream scientists have a much simpler explanation: geology. Experts argue that the wall is a natural formation, the result of jointing in the siltstone bedrock. Over time, the rock fractured into block-like shapes, creating the illusion of a man-made structure. Researchers from GNS Science and universities in New Zealand have thoroughly studied the site, concluding that nature, not human hands, crafted the wall. But the mystery persists. The Kaimanawa Wall, whether natural or not, challenges us to think about our place in the story of the Earth. In Sri Lanka, rising like a giant's monument from the earth, Sigiriya stands as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. This colossal granite rock, nearly 600 feet high, became the centerpiece of a stunning ancient fortress. Built in the 5th century by King Kashyapa, it's a marvel of urban planning, blending natural beauty and architectural brilliance. The king, driven by paranoia after seizing the throne through treachery, turned the summit of Sigiriya into his palace and fortress, a sanctuary and a stronghold. Climbing Sigiriya today feels like stepping back in time. The massive lion gate halfway up, with its carved paws still intact, gives the rock its name, Sinhagiri, or Lion Rock. Frescoes painted on the rock's surface depict celestial maidens draped in vibrant colors, their identities still debated, goddesses or courtesans or something else entirely. Below, the mirror wall, polished to such a shine that the king could see his own reflection, is now etched with centuries-old poetry from admiring visitors. The gardens surrounding the base are an engineering wonder, featuring intricate hydraulic systems and symmetrical designs that remain functional after over 1,000 years. Yet, the story of Sigiriya is as dramatic as its appearance. King Kashyapa's reign ended in betrayal and defeat, and the fortress became a Buddhist monastery before being abandoned entirely. Sigiriya challenges us to imagine the lives of its builders and the fleeting nature of power. How did they create such a masterpiece without modern tools? Theories abound, but the Lion Rock keeps most of its secrets to itself, standing as a silent witness to a tumultuous past. Now let's travel further back in time to the ancient city of Jericho in the West Bank. Here stands the Tower of Jericho, one of the oldest known monumental structures, dating back to 8000 BC. At nearly 28 feet tall, this stone tower was built in an age before metal tools, in a Neolithic settlement that marks the transition from nomadic lifestyles to agricultural and permanent communities. The tower was constructed with undressed stones and features an internal staircase winding up through its center. Its purpose remains a mystery. Some believe it served as a defensive lookout, while others suggest it had ceremonial or astronomical significance. Recent studies show that during the summer solstice, the shadow of nearby mountains aligns perfectly with the tower at sunset. Could it have been a marker of time or a symbol of communal unity as early societies adapted to their agricultural life? One theory is especially intriguing. The tower might have been a symbol of awe, designed to inspire and bind the people together as they face the challenges of a new way of life. Whatever its purpose, its construction, requiring tens of thousands of working hours, proves the creativity and determination of its builders. The Tower of Jericho forces us to reconsider what we know about the Neolithic era. These early humans, with no writing, limited tools, and fledgling agricultural techniques, were capable of incredible feats. What drove them to undertake such a monumental project? From the hot deserts of Jericho, the windswept island of Papa Westray in Orkney, Scotland, holds another ancient secret. The Knap of Howar, a Neolithic farmstead, is often called the oldest stone house in northern Europe, dating back to around 3700 BC. Its sturdy stone walls and remarkably well-preserved interiors make it a time capsule of early human life. The farmstead consists of 2 connected rectangular buildings, with thick stone walls and low doorways that open toward the sea. Inside, you can still see the stone shelves, beds, and a hearth, where its inhabitants would have gathered for warmth and cooking. It's a place that feels surprisingly familiar, reminding us that even thousands of years ago, humans sought comfort and community. What makes the Nap of Howar so fascinating is how advanced it was for its time. The people who lived here were skilled farmers, cultivating barley and wheat and raising cattle, sheep, and pigs. They fished the surrounding waters and used boats to catch species from deeper seas. Artifacts found at the site, including beautifully decorated pottery, link these early Orcadians to a broader network of Neolithic cultures across the British Isles. Now, as you stand among the ruins, it's hard not to feel a connection to the people who lived here so long ago. In Bolivia, high in the Andes, lies a site that defies explanation. Puma Punku, part of the larger Tiwanaku archaeological complex. Built around 536 AD, this platform mound is unlike anything else in the ancient world. Its massive stone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, are carved with such precision that even modern engineers marvel at them. How did a civilization with no wheels, cranes, or metal tools achieve such a feat? The stones of Puma Punku are interlocked like pieces of a puzzle, forming flush joints and geometric patterns. Some feature intricate carvings, including blind holes and T-shaped sockets that suggest advanced knowledge of engineering. The site also includes miniature replicas of its larger structures, as if the builders first tested their designs on a smaller scale. The origins of Puma Punku are tied to the Tiwanaku culture, a sophisticated society that once thrived around Lake Titicaca. Yet, the lack of written records leaves us with more questions than answers. Was this a ceremonial center, a palace, or something else entirely? Some believe it was a sacred site tied to Andean cosmology, while others can't resist more fantastical theories: aliens, lost civilizations, or technologies beyond our understanding. What we do know is that Puma Punku was abandoned around 1000 AD, likely due to drought and resource shortages. Today, it's a place where science and speculation collide, inviting us to imagine what might have been. These ancient structures challenge us to look deeper into our history and reconsider what humans, or perhaps something else, were capable of. Which one do you find most mysterious? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible discoveries.